Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Chicago Bears and the home team. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught by his back. And he'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. 4th down, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep, big game downfield. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's going to score, touchdown Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Hits him on the out route. He was pushed out of bounds after picking up about 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Escapes out to the left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now Williams.
First down.
Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's another
Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Williams throwing again here on second down. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick.
For the extra point.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sends it through.
Bears 14. Our home team, nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running with it, and he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
1965, trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Willis now, third down. Chased out to his right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. I got middle field open or close. I got a single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Forced out to his right. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
14. Our home team, 8.
Put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. return. Here comes Sean Tucker. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case. Either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead. Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. Bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He'll be just yards from a touchdown as they take over inside the 5. Oh, there he was. A step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that return. He did all he could do. Sometimes you're just an agonizing step or two away from that kind of glory.
Buying some time right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go.
Jacobs. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the defense are down away from completing this stadium. It's 4th and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready, set.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Get it. 60 Maverick. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
4th down. Pass coming. Flushed out of the pocket. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
The truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Tight end going in motion here. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 41-yard line.
Okay, break.
First down from the 41. Here's Willis to the air. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And in he goes for the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take the lead on that successful kick. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tucker on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They put a receiver in motion right. They give here to the motion man. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 15-14. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Williams set to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To throw is Williams. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Running back sent in motion left. First down throw by Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and 2. Williams. Left side of the screen. It's Reed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy in that marker.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. To the air yet again, Williams. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, if they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Man, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd down, here's Williams. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
This offense is making us toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
15. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up. Believe it, I'm out for money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put it on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laid it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
68, 76.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he drives forward for a to the 7th. They made it 3 yards on the toes. It'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get it. Viking 18. 18, Pioneer.
Willis. Has it down close. He has the touchdown. These guys tie it just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Toss to the man, he's headed left. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And he isn't going to get there. First time they tried for 2 tonight, but it's unsuccessful. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Now Williams. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be first down Chicago. We've set it down from 37. Man in motion here. Williams on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up to the 44. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Second and 3 now. He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
19 Lions. Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Willis. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Near the goal line. Touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point try is good by McManus. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. They kick that down the deep shot. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down, Williams to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Like it. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? And air it out on 3rd. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Takes this in at the 25. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Receiver in motion, going left. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. They've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. throw here, third down. On the move, headed right. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. This gets the first and more. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Bears. We've set it downs from 37.
34 yards. First down Bears.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Lean back motions right. Again, it's Williams. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up. Put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Here's Williams again. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up after hitting Pater in the third. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears tie us up 28-all.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
7 Pirates, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Dragons, 79 Broncos.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Goes to the hurry up here.
Taken down back at the 42.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Mustang 19. Ready.
Willis looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
He's calling his own number again. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
2 yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the Bears' 41-yard line.
Warriors, 18, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Look at 19. 18, 5 in. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Running back sets in motion. Williams to throw on 1st. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing again on 2nd. Williams. Chased out to his right. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the pistol, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead.
Chicago.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the 6.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
19, Coogan, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 62 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Forced down to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buffalo, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Willis now, 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on fourth. Escapes the pocket. Got his man. It's Golden. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys now trail by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is going, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
35-35.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Got a man. Loveland has it. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. 3 set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down, Williams to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
1st down and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on. 18, drop 60, drop 60. 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Gun snap now to Willis. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. 72.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Setting up to pass. Completes this one to Kraft. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready? Back up, 7 Pirates. Top night, pass 79, Dragon 60. Let go.
He'll look to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
A kick from here would be 54 yards, within his range, but a positive gain obviously would go a long way towards helping him. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So immense pressure resting on this kid from Brandon McManus. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. The kick is good, he got it! And the 49-yarder wins them this game! So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me holding out on faith. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody sees. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road.